I feel, dare I say, snatched? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a full face of Covergirl, and I decided to do this because I wanted to do something that's accessible for everybody because Covergirl is found in the drugstore. They've also recently become completely cruelty-free, which is incredible. It's like the first of its kind for a major, huge drugstore brand to do this, so that's amazing step in the right direction. All other companies need to follow suit. And so I grabbed all of the Covergirl products that I had. I also ran to the store and bought a few because I was missing a few pieces in the collection, and I'm just gonna go full on drugstore, all Covergirl. Before we get in the video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and give this video a thumbs up if you guys are excited to see how the Covergirl products work. I have this eye palette here. It's so beautiful. I don't know how it's gonna perform, but some of the shades in here just really look stunning. Like this guy and this guy. This guy here looks so different on camera. There, that's a little bit better. They look so beautiful, and that guy right there. Who knows if they're really going to be, because from what I remember, oh, they smell like chocolate. That's weird. From what I remember of using Covergirl shadows, and it's been a long time, pigmentation was not great. So we're gonna see if they've improved at all or if they still are the same kind of crummy formula that they used to be. Makeup in general has gotten so much better over the years that if this is the same formula that it used to be, this might have been fine years ago and now it might be total crap. We'll see. Kind of Maybelline and Covergirl, they're pretty notorious for having pretty lackluster eyeshadows. Maybe things have changed and I'm excited to see if they have or not. So we're just gonna dive in. I am gonna use the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer to prime my eyelids. You can see there's like a gap in the product and I'm trying to get it up. Come on. Come on. I don't know how this is gonna work as an eye primer. I usually use my ColourPop No Filter concealer, but you know what? Today we're gonna use all this, so like it's canceling out my redness. It's more of like a, I'd say like a light to medium coverage concealer. It's not full coverage like the ColourPop No Filter, but it's still canceling out enough redness to be able to do eyeshadow on top of, I think. No. Okay, so I always do my eyes first. That today is no exception, so I'm going to go in with the Covergirl True Naked Chocoholic palette. So I'm going to start off with this shade here in the palette. Quite a bit of kick up right when I dip in. It's pretty powdery on the brush there, so we'll see how this goes on. Well, so far for that first shade, it's not bad. I feel like it's giving us a fair bit of pigment. Seems to be blending well. Not bad. So it says here, and it claims to get the same look as a leading $50 eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this at Walgreens $12.99, Walmart $9.98, Target $8.99, CVS $12.99. So I don't know why the prices differ so much from retailer to retailer. So that's the one shade. I'm not disappointed in that. I feel like it actually performed pretty well. So now I'm gonna step into this shade right here. This looks like it has a bit of shimmer in it, but it does seem like it's gonna perform as a matte. Maybe not, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Oh. These are definitely performing better than I remember drugstore shadows performing. And this is the Morphe M456 brush. I'm just sort of taking that on the outer corner here. I'm gonna do like an outer corner heavy look today. And it does seem to have a bit of shimmer in it. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it's not completely matte, but it's not like an unwearable type of shimmer, and it blends pretty decently, I feel. Not bad. Okay, so now I want to tap this color on with my finger. I initially saw the palette. My eye was immediately drawn to this. Again, oh. Okay, as soon as I rubbed my finger in it, it really starts to kind of chunk up. Looks like it's gonna be pretty, but it's definitely not the like super creamy consistency that you maybe picture. Ooh, but you know what? That actually looks really pretty. I think I picked up a little much, so I'm getting some fallout, but that's always why I personally do my eyes first. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can see, but just one gentle rub in, and there's like buildup on the outer corners, so it's a really, I wouldn't call it finicky necessarily, but it's not, well, creamy. It is, but it's like kind of powdery at the same time. It's got a decent amount of pigment to it. Take a little brush and kind of... I also might tap a little of this color over. This one's really beautiful. They're so much prettier in person than they look on here. I do feel like there's a bit of glitter overspray to where once you rub your finger into it, it gets a little less glittery, but still really pretty nonetheless. And this color in person, well, it sort of looks like it on screen too, but it's a greenish gold. I mean, honestly, it would look really pretty with these as well. You can really kind of mix the whole palette together. Like if you think about it, if you cut this side off, you get a really like bronzy greenish gold look. You take this side pink. You can do like just the center shades, kind of like I did here, and get the look that I've got going on. Kind of easy to work with in that regard. All right, I'm actually going to go in with this shade here, and I'm going to brighten up the inner corner with that. This is a matte, but I kind of like a matte inner corner that's bright. So I'm going to kind of whisk the fallout away with a dual fiber brush. Probably should have used drugstore brushes for this. I didn't even think about that. I have some eco tools, but that's almost too many variables so that I won't know if it's the product performing poorly, if it's the brushes that I'm not happy with. I'm not quite sure if this is a brow product or if this is an eyeliner. It doesn't say. It has an eye on the bottom where it says made in Canada or whatever. So that could be meaning it's an eyeliner, but there's no markings on it saying what it is. So let me just look it up real quick. Okay, it's brows. This is an eyeliner though. And this is the Covergirl Just GImme Noir Intense Black Eyeliner. So I'm gonna use my MAC 266 SHS brush. This product feels pretty firm. It doesn't feel super creamy. It feels very tuggy on my eyes because it almost feels like it's pre-dried out. Not completely dried out. As you can see, it's definitely working, but it doesn't glide. Maybe that kind of reduces transfer or something. I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of this so far. If I didn't have this brush helping me along, if I hadn't done eyeliner like 85 million times, I don't think I would like this product. And I don't. Maybe mine's just dried out. I don't know. Kind of skipping too. Can you guys see? It's skipping. This is really frustrating to work with. Wing is half the size of this wing, and I like this one better. You know what? I'm done with this product. It's too frustrating to use. It's not like getting better the more I use it. It's not warming up. In fact, it seems like it's just drying down. It's like super annoyingly frustrating to use. So we're gonna skip past this. I'm gonna put the lid back on and probably never use it again. I'm gonna try to even out my liner. Let's see what this one. This one is Get In Line Active Liquid Liner. Shake well. All right, those are a little more even. They don't look great, but they don't look absolutely hideous. And that product seemed to work okay. Let me see the price of both of those so that I can let you know. Intense Black Gel Eyeliner, Amazon $5.69, Walmart $6.92, Walgreens $10. That Walgreens price is crazy high, but if it's only $5, I still wouldn't buy it. That's the pot gel eyeliner. I wouldn't waste your time on it. Is it better than other liquid liners? Looks like it has a shiny finish. Has this dried down? Yeah, so this is dried down and it looks like it has a shiny finish, which I definitely do not like in eyeliners. I like them to be very deep and matte. My favorite liquid liner is the NYX Matte Black. I think it's just a really, really high quality matte black liquid liner, and it is dark. The brush tip is really nice and precise, and it is very, very matte. I mean, it dries down completely matte. All right, so I'm going to test this as well. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Active. Ooh, that is hard to say. Lash Blast Active. This is in Extreme Black. This, I believe, is new as well. This is what the brush tip looks like. This one seems to really grab onto the lashes because it's one of those like plastic bristle brushes. I don't see it adding much length. What does the active mean, you know? Like, what does that even mean? Like, are you supposed to wear this running, or is it just like a marketing thing? Okay, I'm gonna look this up and see what the whole active thing is about because it just doesn't make any sense to me, but let's see. It came with a Quest bar, so I think they teamed up with like Quest. Maybe it's like a get active, get healthy type of New Year's resolution thing. Okay, buying options. It is $8.43 on Amazon, $6.99 on Target, $8.99 Walgreens, $9.49 CVS. It gives an instant boost of volume that can't be stopped, offering up to 24-hour wear that won't let you down. Formula is sweat-proof, smudge-proof, and clump-proof. Ophthalmologically tested, up to 24-hour wear benefits. The brush. They messed up a little bit with the punctuation. Ophthalmologically tested, up to 24-hour wear benefits. The brush provides easy application. That's a run-on sentence. I think there's a little bit of punctuation missing. The word benefits just doesn't even fit in there if you think about it. Tested up to 24-hour wear benefits. With a capital B. Brush provides easy application, control, and separation due to the alternating bristle lengths and the brush shape that hugs the lash line, suitable for contact lens wearers. It looks like a mascara. Mascara is one of the products for me, because I wear lashes so often, which I will be today as well, that I couldn't care less about. I got super excited when I saw these. These are Ardell Faux Mink Wispies, luxuriously lightweight and knot-free Invisiband. And these look really beautiful. For drugstore lashes, they look so beautiful. So I'm gonna pop these on real quick, and then we are gonna move on to the rest of the face. All right, and these are the lashes, and actually, I don't like them as much as I thought I would. When I initially saw them, I was like, oh my God, those are so beautiful. And I think they're pretty, but I think that they would look better with a more minimal eye look. I definitely think they work. And for drugstore lashes, I think they're like $5. It's not bad at all. And they were really easy to apply, and I feel like they look really nice and they don't look overdone. I just feel like they could stand to be a little bit longer. All right, so I'm gonna work on my skin now, and this isn't gonna be a first impression by any means. This is a foundation I've used a trillion times, but it is CoverGirl. I know I love it. This isn't all a first impression. This is just a full face of CoverGirl. So this is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I'm gonna use the shade 710. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. I haven't used it since the summer, so we'll see how it looks on me. It is a beautiful foundation, so. Oh, yeah, that smell. It does have a scent. I forgot about the scent. I'd say this scent reminds me of cookies and sunscreen. I don't know if I've ever applied this with a brush. When I was using this in summer, I was still using a beauty blender to apply foundation. So we'll see how this applies with a brush. It's such a beautiful foundation. It really has beautiful coverage and just, I don't know, I love it so much. It still looks really nice. It's got a beautiful coverage to it, and it's got a very nice natural finish. So we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. This is the face palette that I'm gonna be using. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt palette, and this is the shade 510. And this says that this is for medium to deep skin tones. We're gonna find out. This is all my store had, so I could see that they had a light one, but they were out. But this looks very light for deep skin tones, so we'll see when I put it on. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild P53 brush, and it picks up quite a bit of product on here, so I'm gonna really tap that off because this may be a little deep for me. And if it's not too deep for me, well then this is definitely not suited for deep skin tones now, is it? I can't see how this would work on deep skin if on me it looks just like a kind of average bronzer. Shit, I forgot concealer. Whoopsie. Now this may be a tad deep for me, but there's no way that this would show up on like a much deeper skin tone than mine as a bronzer or contour shade, you know? All right, I'm gonna move on to concealer real quick because my face is just looking odd, and then we'll move back to the bronzer. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer, the same one we used to prime our eyelids. I haven't used this much. I feel like it definitely brightened my under eyes, that's for sure. I mean, it looks really hydrating. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I feel like this is more of a light to medium coverage, which for concealer, I feel like people generally want a little bit more coverage than this. It still works, but it's a little more natural, which isn't really a bad thing, I suppose. I'm actually loving the way that my skin is looking right now. I feel like it looks so nice. That bronzer performed really well. I'll say it again, that is not for deep skin tones. This is the darkest shade that they had, and if that's just not, it's not dark enough. Especially to be like a bronzer shade or a contour shade for someone with deep skin. That's a little frustrating. I wonder what the light shade looked like. They didn't have them again in my store, but I don't know. I mean, it performed really well. I think this was $10 is what I paid for it, like $9.97 or something. So I really, really actually love the way that this looks. I feel really sculpted and beautiful right now. So I'm going to move on to eyebrows real quick. And this is the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. And I've got 3 different shades here. Let's see which one I want to do. Soft blonde, soft brown. I think I'm going to go soft brown. That's what it looks like here. You got the spoolie on one side and then the brow pencil on the other. It is really fine. It's very similar to like Anastasia Brow Wiz, Benefit, Precisely My Brow. So let's see how it applies. Oh, I got a little brown shadow right here. That's not cute. See, that's one of the main reasons I don't set my face, because if you don't set your face, you can just kind of take your brush right over those areas. This is a really good color. It's a very neutral, kind of cool toned brown. It's not warm at all. Oh, wow. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this a lot. Whoops. Whoopsie. And again, because I did not set my face, just take your little brush and tap over any area that you messed up, and bada bing, bada boom, done. Okay, first impression on this guy is I really like it. This is the shade, again, Soft Brown 710. Ooh, I really like this pencil. I feel like this color is spot on, and I just feel like that really was so simple to get a really quick brow. I think that just looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ultra fine brow pencil. How much, CoverGirl? How much? $4.79 on Amazon, $6.94 on Walmart, $7.99 Ulta, $8.99 Walgreens, $8.99 CVS, and $4.79 Target.com. Bro, oh my God, great prices. I mean, $5 basically for that brow. Really easy to use. I feel like that color is really, really nice. I really enjoy that product quite a bit. But I'm just gonna finish off my eyes real quick. I'm just gonna take a small brush and just sort of define the outer corner and sort of leave the inner corner alone. Let's use that same mascara for the bottom lashes and kind of see how it does for that. I think it kind of separated them out pretty nice. Easy to use. It doesn't feel too large for the bottom lash line. Yeah, quite like that. All right, and then I'm gonna go back into that cheek and face palette with the highlight and blush, and I'm gonna go in with this blush shade here. Ooh, okay, it deposits a lot of pigment, so really tap off the excess. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna use that same palette. It's kind of nice that all 3 of those things come in one palette. It's pretty accessible and not too expensive to get a bronzer, blush, and highlight. So let's see how this highlight performs. Using my BH 140. Oh, looks a little powdery, but wait a minute, let's see here. That's actually really pretty. It's very glittery, but really pretty. This is 100% not for medium to deep skin tones. I literally don't know what they're talking about. I don't know who they tested this on, but if it works for me and still gives me like a white cast, this is not gonna work on medium or deep skin tones. It's just not. But the products themselves, very glittery. I don't know if you guys can see. Just like the little glitter on my cheeks and on my nose. But the shine of it looks really beautiful, and I actually don't mind the glitter. Some people really hate it. It doesn't super bother me. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, that is actually a really nice palette. I'm going to use this again for sure. I mean, it blends beautifully. I feel like the pigmentation is really beautiful. I really, really like the highlight. I really like the bronzer shade. I feel like the blush shade works really, really nicely. I don't know. I just feel like that performed really nicely. So I'm happy with that. All right, now let's move on to the lips. And for the lips, I think I'm going to use this shade here. This is the Covergirl Cream in 230. Ooh, that's very creamy. Very, very creamy. My lips are so unbelievably dry right now. So this is clinging into all the dry patches for sure. It's really soft. It feels like buttery, almost like a balm. Wow, very comfortable formula. But that looks way too nude on my lips, so I'm actually going to add some of this shade in here. This is the Demi Matte, and this is in Trending 440. It's like a little Mochalicious moment, but CoverGirl style. Ooh, I like those two together. That's a really pretty combo. I really like those a lot. All right, and then I'm gonna set my face with the CoverGirl Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist All Day Wear Setting Spray. Please don't screw everything up. Ooh, that's like a very fine mist. That smells nice. All right, you guys, and this is the finished look. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go over a rundown of everything real quick and let you guys know what I think. I think this face of makeup, I feel so beautiful in this. I feel really elegant, classy, not overdone. I would go in public like this every day. I feel really, really pretty. I feel like these products actually performed a trillion times better than I imagined them doing. I haven't used a lot of CoverGirl products since the beginning of my makeup days, which were so different from the quality that I see in front of me here, but the prices are still right. I think that a lot of times what happens is you go to the drugstore, brands up the prices so much because they're trying to compete with Sephora brands, which are overpriced anyway. Let's be honest. Sephora is incredibly overpriced in every avenue. The fact that you can go into Sephora and get like 3 products for $275 is like, are you fucking kidding me? I haven't used a ton of CoverGirl, like I said, since maybe like for like years, other than the Vitalist Healthy Elixir, which is one of my holy grail foundations that I use all summer long, truly. And you know what? I'm upset about that because these CoverGirl products that I use today are leaps and bounds better than I thought they would be. And actually I can see incorporating specifically like this brow product, this lip combo is beautiful. I love it so much. And the face palette into my daily routine. I could see really adding these products in, and I love the performance of them, and everything is very, very great. The only things that I'm really disappointed in are the eyeliner because it was way too dry, and the fact that that's the deepest shade that I could find in the face palette. Other than that, the brow product is an absolute beautiful product. The face palette is absolutely stunning. The lip products are beautiful. The foundation, mwah, bellissimo. The setting spray had a really beautiful fine mist on it. The mascara seemed to separate on my lashes really well. I have no issues there. The concealer, let's take a close look at the concealer and see how it wears. It looks really, really nice. Initially, I thought the coverage was too low, and now I actually think when the rest of my face is done, it looks really beautiful and brightened in my under eyes. I feel, dare I say, snatched? And I think that this makeup is absolutely stunning, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. All these things, in my opinion, are what I would consider affordable. I think that makeup under the $10 mark is where I consider it affordable. If you start going over $10, I think that it kind of loses that affordability. I think that most of the stuff I tried today is amazing and CoverGirl, you did the damn thing. Really happy with it. Have you guys tried any of this? Is there anything else from CoverGirl or any drugstore brands you guys want me to try? Please let me know in the comments. And I think this looks beautiful. And actually, I'm probably going to start using my Vitalist Healthy Elixir again because my skin looks legitimately flawless right now. Like, just absolutely flawless. It looks so beautiful. And I'm so in love. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video and that it was somewhat interesting to watch or helpful for you. If you guys want to see me try any of these products or if there's any other CoverGirl stuff you guys want to see me try, please leave it in the comments down below. I would love to do more full face of one brand videos. So if you have any brands you guys want me to do that with, like e.l.f. or NYX or anybody, let me know. I'd be more than happy to. I really love the way that this whole thing turned out, and I'm super stoked to find some new products that I think I'm going to really incorporate into my routine. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not yet. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both are RawBeautyKristi, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you at my next video. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do I never get it on the first try. Makeup in general has got and it's pretty. Come on, you bitch. 7285. Jeez, excuse me. All right, out of stock. But you could at least fucking tell me what. You stupid bitch. That really grabbed. Okay, never cut me off again. You jerk. I don't know if you guys can hear that dog barking, but every day their owner drives by and he barks out the window of the car. It's the most precious thing. It's like his favorite thing in the world is just to bark the entire time they're driving. It's so cute. Ophthalmologically tested up to 24-hour wear. Benefits the brush. Ophthalmologically. Is that luxuriously is it if I could ever speak, but it is such a beautiful foundation. It just isn't quite full coverage enough for me. I feel like it's like it's pretty accessible and accessible. I would love to do more full